Hello, guys. Welcome. Um, I'm Randy Flagg. Today, I want to talk about the new. Well, it's not new anymore, is it? It's already been a month. The Squid Game has been a resounding success by a Korean writer. It is reported that Netflix has made about $1.5 billion off this one series, and that is insane. It is said to be the most successful series, TV show, movie, or program on Netflix. And Netflix has been here since I think around 2009 or 2008. So that's really saying something. Okay. So it says, but here it says China's leading online video site mired in controversy for allegedly plagiarizing Squid Game. So I live in the People's Republic. I live in a city. I'm not surprised by this at all. So I'm not surprised, okay? Because anything, if they can make money from it, the Chinese will try to replicate it and try to make it for the Chinese market, because it's been, the Squid Game is banned in China. You can't watch it. One is because it is said that the director who wrote it with being anti-communism in mind, okay? And because of the gratuitous violence in it, and because China does not have Netflix, they're not allowed to watch Netflix, okay? So we're gonna read this. China's leading online video site, Youku Tudou, is mired in wide controversy as its new entertainment show is allegedly a copy of Netflix hit show Squid Game, with many netizens calling it shameful. So the Chinese people already know that, this is a shame, because right now the Chinese are having like kind of ideological problems with Korea because of past aggressions. They feel that Koreans are offending them in particular way, okay? Like around 10 years ago, Chinese used to love Korean dramas, like love Korean pop bands, love Korean drama. And then basically, their biggest star, Chris Wu, he came from a Korean pop band, even though he's Chinese, a Korean pop band called EXO. And he's been arrested for he's been with a girl without her permission, and he's been put in prison. We don't even know when he's coming out. We probably won't hear from him in a very long time. Okay, so China has been like kind of running away from Korean culture, trying to get their population to disengage from Korean culture, and also has been adding a lot of types of nationalism on top of this thing. And so now if you speak to the average Chinese person, they are kind of indifferent to Koreans, or they don't like Koreans and they don't like their culture. Whereas opposed to 10 years ago, they were loving Korean drama, Korean boy bands, Korean television shows. So it's all due to the government has shifted the people's focus to be kind of anti-Korean. Okay, so the show, initially named Victory of Squid, was promoted by Youku on an investment fair on Wednesday. Yet observant netizens soon spotted that keywords in the advertisement, like challenge, kids game, and the pink circles and triangular symbols in the poster, extremely resemble elements of Netflix hit show Squid Game. Youku soon triggered torrents of criticism from netizens who overwhelmingly called it shameful. One Sina Weibo user said that this is blatant plagiarism. Why can't you, Youku company, come up with an original name but copy a South Korean show? The hashtag Youku shows victory is the Squid Games soon became trending topics on Sina Weibo, but was later deleted. So it was deleted because the government of China controls a lot of the information here. I would say honestly that people in China, they kind of live in a bubble because the Chinese government is so afraid of anything getting out. They're so afraid of this kind of like, I would say, the truth of some things coming out, or that people will start thinking differently. You know, there's also bias in Western media. I'm not saying there isn't, but this is not Western media. This is South Korean, right? But they just don't like anything that's not approved by the Communist Party. So the TV shows are very handpicked. I would say like most Chinese television shows, like they're very dull because you can't really talk about politics, you can't talk about sex or violence, you can't talk about anything controversial. So they have a very limited topics that they can like make movies or TV shows on, unless you can do political if it's super patriotic to China. But if it's questioning something in China, they are just going to they're just going to censor it. You can't see it. You can't. So most TV shows, that's why you really never get a really good show from China that can make it to the world stage, because a lot of it mostly is boring. Okay, there's not a lot of room to make something good. But when someone does manage to make something good, it explodes here in China. Now, the main things and TV shows that explode here in China are like nationalistic type of movies, like Wolf Warrior. That was like one of the biggest movies ever in China, and that's because the government was promoting it, and you know, people was forcing people to see it. You know, you just had to go see it. You know, I didn't go see it, of course, because I know it's like these stupid patriotic movies where, you know, everybody else is evil and China is the good guy and this kind of thing. You know, so, and the people believe it. They kind of eat it up, like, oh yeah, that's right. You know, but regardless of that, you know, the West is not without its craziness and crazy ideologies. Case in point, United States today. You know, so anyway, adding insult to injury, media reported that Netflix responded saying that it did not discuss copyright issues with the Chinese platform. Youku soon apologized, saying that it made mistakes on the initial promotional plan on the fair, and the name of the entertainment show should be Victory of Games. It's still copying, right? Yet such apology failed to persuade netizens, who called it a cheap lie, adding that Youku should not plagiarize content. Although the hashtag Youku's show Victory is the Squid Games is gone, relevant hashtags such as Netflix response to Youku's Victory of Squid and Youku apologized is still active, each reaching 5.5 million and 2.1 million views within hours. So this is the Chinese one. And if you look at the Squid Game one, it looks almost exactly the same, except is in Korean. So the Chinese did one. They're trying to make a show now. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. And you would know that this show is gonna be garbage because they're not allowed to make this type of content in China. South Korea, that Squid Game was very violent. You know, and they talk about a number of topics, right? You can't talk about that stuff in China. So this is gonna be garbage. Anyway, this is the flag. I'm out. What do you think about the copying of Squid Games? It's truly hilarious. Truly hilarious. So this is the flag. I'm out. Write it in the comments. Peace.
Flag. Yeah, boy. Yo.
Two Saint Productions.
1998, tired of humiliation, so I got my education. Then fled the nation, now I'm dating Asians. But even if I'm looking like a Californian raisin, shorties calling. Cause my Rick is kinda long and all these Mortys hating. Yo, peep the greatness. Celtics versus the Lakers. My pocket's kinda fat, cause sisters caught the vapors. Now they wanna rape us. I'm not incarcerated. Damn, I hate erasers. Remind them where I'm from and holler that I made it. And then they run away because they know they cannot take it. Yo, check the constellation. Aquarius is blazing like a chariot. My flow is like Apollo, son. Call me Helios, cause I swallow, son. I'm a leader and you follow, son. And the only way is up is like Apollo 1. And if ninjas wanna jump, then I buck. Fuck a ninja or chump. That one talk shit, cause I walk with real ones. I don't need a gun to kill some. Heartbeat like a steel drum, the same with my steel lungs. Bang till I feel numb, and no, I don't need drugs. Just give me a beat and the pen leaks. Ninja, your pen weak. Leave you in the river like Twin Peaks. I'm the Grim Reap. Arms not long enough to box with me, chief. Saved by the bell and you bench reach. Meaning I'm a god and I spit Greek. Leaving you 6 feet, and I don't need 6 feet to 3P. Stop calling me LeBron, cause I've been heat. Leaping over stars at gym meets. Of course, I'm rather large, Hank 10 feet.